everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. A berth to the Super Bowl at stake here in the Conference Championship. What more needs to be said? No doubt one of these players will leave the field a hero with his focus squarely on winning that Super Bowl trophy. It's the Jaguars going up against the Chiefs. With that, we're up to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where we welcome in our broadcasters, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, as always, it is a frenzied atmosphere inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference champ. The drive begins with a handoff to West. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Hurry up, here we go!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
And they'll go on the ground. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
An excellent
yes,
pickup
yes,
of 34
go, go.
yards.
Oh,
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players,
it's too early in the game to lose steam and to get caught from behind.
as they care about those guys who can make
so
people
tired
miss,
already.
run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
Here we go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Looking to throw. And this is caught. Jeremy Maclin. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
So
Quick
close.
pass play there on the slant. Charles, works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
Okay, let's see if we can punch it in. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe not. They got 9.
So now it's 1st and goal. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Charkandrick West taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
One receiver left, 3 to the
Here we
right.
go now. Green, Detroit, Detroit.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's complete to Chris Conley. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Let's do slants.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Hopefully we can score so we don't have
He'll look to throw.
We suck at it.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
Now we got to do with the crappy red zone. Let's see if we can punch it in again.
Blue 90.
Alert 16! Alert 16!
First down and goal. The offense
Heisman
knocking on the door. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second
let's try
first-quarter
punch it in
touchdown
again.
there.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Watch 35! Watch 35!
Second and goal from the 2-yard line. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal.
3-19. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Check 3!
Now back to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Well, they opted not to run it. They completed the pass on.
I hate red zone. They're so hard to move.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And last time
Good
they
job
got 3
defense.
points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
Mike 51! Mike 51!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. D'Anthony Thomas from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see.
That's
right
what
there.
I'm talking about.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 7.
Let's do the KC under.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun, gun.
99,
Gun, gun.
Back to throw here. He's got a man wide open. It's Macklin. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And that was good for 16, and the drive will continue. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
4 down, 4 down. Alert.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out
Watch
themselves.
16, watch 16.
Set. 3. Detroit. Detroit.
Joker.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And finding the tight end, Hooper. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
He's okay, but he's so damn slow.
Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop.
We got 4.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19. Watching that body.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He hits West underneath. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding.
13 for 13.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one
It's
that
too
I've
slow.
ever met.
39.
Drive.
Watching that body. Detroit. Detroit.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Oh, nice move. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
4 down.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll look to throw. And quick throw here, that's complete. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for KC. And even 40 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Green 39! Green 39!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. James O'Shaughnessy from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make...
And now here comes Kansas City. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Macklin. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
They'll set up to throw, and his throw here's incomplete. Oh, Thomas unable to reel that one in, and now it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's got it to West on the dump off. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's see if we can get it close enough to... so hopefully we get...
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Tight right. Solo out there, check the outs out there.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit.
Hey, check 24.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass.
Got it left. 4 down. Check.
Here we go now. Green
Let's do
39.
Z spot.
Over.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man. That's Macklin. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Are we close enough for the... Are we close?
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
They took us back. 22 seconds. Let's just go deep because we can't afford a catch.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Okay, let's just kick the field goal. Probably little special teams. Little special teams. Oh my God. No special teams.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Coach, kick the damn
It's a 4-receiver look to the right side. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
This is dumb.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Let's get 3 points, coach.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Looking to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. And out come the Chiefs now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Here we go.
Let's do a mesh.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Paul Pusluzny. And his guys are going to...
Unbelievable.
And now here comes Kansas City. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
It certainly was,
I can feel
because
the,
everything that
the
has to come
shifting.
together
This sucks.
to get a pass completed.
Here we go now.
Yeah, you're right. The sync just wasn't there.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Mike 51.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
He's pulled a
Out of the gun now on
back
third
seat.
down.
Wow, looks like they're
Over
blitzing.
the middle, it's Thomas. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially
I was
the little
wrong. It was
guys
a
that
fake
we're
blitz.
watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Hurry up. Here we go. 319. 319.
Boy, 51. I don't even know why this team.
No, Wes is
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And finding the tight end, Hooper. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. The former Giant, Prince Amukamara, on the stop.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
darn right.
4 down, 4 down.
Let's do a halfback blast.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh,
7-man front.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Man, we need a better
Offense
offensive
looking
line.
to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Everyone's got 4. 4 down.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
He wants the mic.
Over.
Switch.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
35.
Here we go now. 319. Gun.
Check out route. Hot.
They'll They'll drop to throw. And it's complete. Hooper. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Tackle made that time by Dan Scuda.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side.
Blue 90. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Conley's got it over the middle. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And the Jags grab it.
Unbelievable.
We have seen this.
Oh, my God. You better hold defense. Thank God.
Right, Roger. 4 down. Here we go now. 3-19.
51.
Fire now. Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down.
Let's do a zone slot.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Hey, we got tight left. Tight ends left. Hey.
Let's do KC slot cross.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Watch it now, Barney.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the
Nice
confidence
catch.
that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Mike 51.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They come up in an offset eye.
Green 39.
51 to Mike, boy. 51.
We're going to try to burn the clock. After this field
They'll
goal,
give it to him right up the gut.
two
Fighting
touchdowns.
through. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Key to tight end.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that brings up 4th down.
Oh,
I'm not sure
my
we
God.
could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where you're headed.
There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
That's a Jerry Rice kind of play.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
They'll look to throw, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive,
Right,
long pass. Maybe they just want to do
pretty
that
far
again.
ahead. They're not
And
going to
that's
come
exactly
back.
how you want to
They
draw
just run
things
the
up,
clock out.
whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook. 1 play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Hey, we got 4.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
And they give this time to the tailback. Oh, what a move. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They come up in an offset eye.
Blue 90.
You want the mic? You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
They'll let the fullback try and pick it up. This is Anthony Sherman. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
There we go, D. That's the way to hit.
And now here comes Kansas City. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Bjorn Werner, former 1st-round pick, is in on the stop.
Frustrating for a defense,
I already got a
energizing
cushion.
for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Macklin. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Set. Green 39.
And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play.
What?
Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll try and get it home with Sherman, the fullback. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. And now here comes Kansas City. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Sherman, the fullback. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about
Good
the
job,
41.
Chiefs. We're going to Super Bowl.
About 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did. So you've got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely do they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a first down.
Here we go. 319. 319. Over.
Once again, they go with the fullback, Anthony Sherman. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They come up in an offset eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can
Super Bowl.
they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.